Everton are working on appointing Marco Silva as the club's next manager. The Blues have been in discussions with the 40-year-old since dispensing with the services of Sam Allardyce at the end of the season, and the Portuguese manager is the top candidate to take over at Goodison Park. With new director of football in Marcel Brands already coming into the club, Everton will soon look to possibly overhauling their squad after a disappointing season. Silva has already spent time around Europe and has managed some strong players in his time, but should he be thinking of bringing any of them to the Blues? We take a look at some potential options. William Carvalho. Portugal's William Carvalho battles for the ball with France's Antoine Griezmann in the final of Euro 2016. Let's start off with a player that has in fact been linked with Everton in the past. William Carvalho was one of Silva's most important players during his season at Sporting Lisbon in 2014-15, helping them to finish third in the league, having won the club's Player of the Year award in the previous campaign. Not bad going at all. The defensive midfielder was part of Portugal's Euro 2016 winning squad and has been strongly rumoured with a move to the Premier League in recent years, with West Ham and Everton both linked. With players potentially on their way out in central midfield, and with James McCarthy still out for an extended amount of time, a move for a player in that position could be on the cards, report the Liverpool Echo. Why not go with someone Silva knows well? Wales await news of Everton FC defender after Mexico stalemate. Cedric Soares. Southampton. Cedric Soares is felled under a challenge from Manchester United's Marouane Fellaini and Eric Bailly, another one from Silva's time at Sporting Lisbon. Cedric Soares now plays for Southampton, and has fashioned himself into being an integral member of their back four. The 26-year-old moved to St Mary's in 2015 and is now a regular with the Saints, with his performances reportedly attracting the interest of Manchester United this summer. Defensive reinforcements are surely a must for Everton this summer, although right back might be down the list of priorities in that sense. But, if Silva is given the job and thinks a right fullback is a necessity, then sure Soares will pop into mind. Abdoulaye Doucouré. Manchester United's Romelu Lukaku holds off Watford's Abdoulaye Doucouré in the Premier League clash at Vicarage Road, another man who has been linked with Everton in the past. Abdoulaye Doucouré was an integral member of Watford's squad last season, and actually finished the campaign as the club's top scorer in all competitions. The Frenchman was an ever-present in the Premier League and was rather unsurprisingly voted the club's player of the season at the end of the term. Everton are lacking that kind of combative box-to-box presence in central midfield, and Doucouré was clearly a big part of Silva's setup during his time at Vicarage Road. The Blues could do a lot worse than him if the Portuguese manager is to be brought in. João Mario. Croatia winger Ivan Perisic holds off Portugal's João Mario and Pepe in Euro 2016. Let's go back to Silva's days at Sporting Lisbon. Alongside William Carvalho, João Mario was an integral part of that midfield in the 2014-15 season. Everton fans might know the Portuguese international for his time at West Ham on loan in the second half of the 2017-18 campaign, where he scored 2 goals in 14 appearances in all competitions. That included a great display against the Blues in the final game of the season, of course. Mario now plays for Inter Milan and, although West Ham are reportedly going to try and move for a permanent deal, he has already proven that he wouldn't be a bad signing for Everton at all. Mexican side keen to sign Everton FC defender Richarlison of Watford and Idrissa Gueye of Everton. Image, Alex Broadway, Getty Images. We can't really mention Marco Silva's past players without bringing Richarlison up, can we? Everton have already been linked with a possible swoop for the Watford forward this summer, despite not yet having a manager in charge at Goodison Park. The Brazilian was brought to Vicarage Road by Silva last summer and started the 2017-18 campaign brilliantly, even reportedly attracting the glances of Manchester United and Chelsea in January. Richarlison's form tapered off in the second half of the term, but he still managed to pick up a lot of praise for his performances, particularly because of his work ethic. If Everton were looking for reinforcements in attacking areas, then a move for the 21-year-old might not be a bad shout at all. He certainly has his best years ahead of him, Premier League experience, and could potentially have a manager in Silva who knows how to get the best out of him.